good day, miss. I'll be doing the breast care for the breastfeeding mother. First thing to do, I'm going to do a wash hands. After doing wash hands, I'm going to prepare the equipment to save time and to prevent overreaching. Next is screen the patient to provide privacy and explain procedure to the patient and its purpose to be able to gain a cooperation to the patient. Next is I'm going to let the patient assume in a semi-fowler position. Let's just assume that the patient is already in a semi-fowler position. Next is I'm going to expose the breast and place the roll towel around it to prevent any contamination of the nearest breast and prevent wetting the patient clothes. Okay, ma'am, I'm going to assess your breast for the breast care, and then I'm going to place the towel for me to avoid getting your clothes wet. Next is with the use of the sterile cotton ball, wet the sterile water, clean the breast from nipple going outward. I'm going to start from the cleanest to the dirtiest part of the breast. Okay, this is my sterile forceps, and then this is the cotton balls. For the cotton balls, I'm going to wet the nipple, and I'm going to, with the use of sterile ball, and clean the breast from nipple going outward from the cleanest to dirtiest part of the nipple. Okay. Next is I'm getting another cotton ball wet with a soap sud solution and clean breast from areola going outward. But for mothers who is breastfeeding, do not apply any soap. And for mothers whose nipples have milk crust, I'll be just using the NSS. Next is using the sterile cotton balls wet with the sterile water, rinse the breast from the nipple going outward in a rotary motion until the soap solution is all washed out. Okay, I'm going to disregard this cotton ball that I use for wetting the nipple, and I am getting a new cotton ball for me to use it in wetting wetting this in rinsing the breast from nipple going outward. Nipple again, I'm going to rinse na. Nipple going outward. Okay. Next is in a rotary motion until the soap solution is all washed out. And then next is I'm going to observe aseptic technique in handling the another extra sterile forceps. I'll be doing the washing my hands, and let's assume that I'm already placing my gloves. Next is avoiding the patient to get wet by the clothing and bed sheets with cleansing solution. I'm going to dry the area with the sterile cotton ball again. With the sterile cotton ball, this is the new one because I already disregarded the other cotton ball that I used earlier. This is the new one, and I'm going again to dry area with sterile cotton ball, pat dry only. Pat dry. Okay. Next is apply sterile or clean diaper over the nipple. Let's just say I'm going to apply any diaper under the nipple. Next is I'm going to repeat the procedure in the other side of the breast. I'm going to repeat the procedure 6 to 10 to the other breast. Next is I'm going to remove the towel. And adjust patient gown. adjust the patient. Let's assume that the patient has a gown. And then next is I'm going to make the patient comfortable. And return equipment. Comfortable. Are you now comfortable, ma'am? Okay. Next, I'm going to return the equipment to CSR. And then I'm going to wash my hands again to do aftercare. And then for this breast care activity, for it to cleanse and to soften the nipple and to prepare for the breastfeeding of the mother.